Good morning. As I'm sitting here studying, I'm so grateful to have received this revelation from God, and I just wanted to share with you. You know, there is nothing that makes you any different than anybody else. And as I'm sitting here studying, I'm studying Philippians 2, and listen to me when I tell you that it doesn't matter how much money you make. It doesn't matter how pretty you are. You're not too pretty. You're not too bougie. You're not too rich to ever humble yourself. In Philippians 2, it says, Philippians 2:5, that, let this be in you, which was also in Christ, who being in the form of God, he did not consider it robbery to be equal with God. It's okay to be able to tap into God, and you're not being selfish. He made himself of no reputation. Jesus didn't come in with riches. He didn't come in with a good reputation. He didn't come in with a network of people. People think you're out there thinking that you have to have a whole network to do a business. You need to know people first. You need to have money first. Jesus came down here with no reputation. He wasn't born into riches. He wasn't born with a good name. He wasn't born into money. He wasn't born into this kingdom of kings and queens. He came with no reputation. He took the form of a bondservant, and he came in the likeness of men. He came here just like you and I. And in being the appearance of men, he humbled himself, and he was obedient in the point of death. Listen, y'all, the word that I received, and I'm so grateful for this word, is there's nothing that you can do that you cannot humble yourself for God. You can get on your knees and you can receive Jesus, and you can count on him, and you can call on him. You are never too big for God. What I'm here to let you know is you're not too big for God. Nobody is too big for God. Don't let your money deceive you. Don't let your big circle of friends deceive you. Don't let your prestigious job deceive you. Don't let the people that have told you how amazing you are deceive you to think that you are too big for God. You better humble yourself. Humble yourself and receive God. Humble yourself and thank him for your blessings, because without him you wouldn't be where you are. And I'm so grateful for that word today. Receive it. You are not too big for God. No one is too big for God. If Jesus was able to come down here with no riches and no reputation, humble himself, be like us, be obedient, and die on the cross for us, it's nothing that you are doing that makes you too big for God. So don't you think that it's been too long that you haven't spoken to him. Don't you think that it's been too long that you haven't got on your knees and asked for him forgiveness. Don't you think that it's too long that you are not back where you used to be, and so you've forgotten him. You haven't. You are not too big for God. You are never too big for God. Receive him. Receive that. God bless you.